Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then just welcome. How are you? It's been a while since we did this sit down face-to-face kind of video, and I am feeling it. I am so excited. I have a really nice thrift haul for you guys. It is a kids thrift haul. I don't know, do we still like these videos? Let me know down below. I am currently in my due date week, so I thought I would just sit down. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see the things that I've recently thrifted the kids for fall and winter, and you guys said yeah, so here we are. Hello, how are you? It's been a while since we've done this. Sorry if there's a glare because there's a light here, because you know my house is old and dark, so I'm sorry if you guys see a light glare in my glasses throughout this video. I'm sorry, but you guys need to be able to see me, you know? Anyway, I just thought I would do a thrift haul for you guys. It's been a long time. If you guys are no stranger to my channel, you know that I love to thrift and I love to shop secondhand for clothes, home decor, you name it. I am a secondhand shopper, okay? I love to get my hands on especially vintage things, antique things, and just things that have character and they're older. You can't just find them in the store. I also am a big believer in quality over quantity for sure. We are big capsule wardrobe people, meaning we just like cycle through the same clothes. We are outfit repeaters, okay? Constantly wearing the same outfits, even though I feel like I have quite a lot of clothes. You know, I repeat outfits all the time. I feel like that's very normal, but on social media, maybe not so normal. I don't know, but we like to cycle through our clothes and have a whole bunch of items that match each other, and so you can create a whole bunch of different outfits with the pieces you have. So we are big on that capsule wardrobe idea. So I created a capsule wardrobe for my children a long time ago, since they were babies. And I currently have a 6 and a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I am pregnant with baby number 4 and due this week actually. So I'm filming a whole bunch of videos for you guys. And yeah, anyway, I have some newborn stuff, I have some baby stuff, I have some toddler stuff, and you know, and up, because my big kids need clothes too. Now, I do pass down a bunch of clothes from my first baby all the way down, and I do like to keep things gender neutral. We've talked about this many times in the past. I love my neutrals, not because we don't love color. I'm not a sad beige mom. At least I don't think I'm a sad beige mom. I do like some color, but I do like to keep things kind of sort of neutral and have good basics that can be passed down from child to child. Now, my girls do like, well, not my girls. My 1-year-old, she doesn't know. My 6-year-old really does love dresses, so she wears a lot of dresses. She sees me wear a lot of dresses. Dresses are easy, they're beautiful, they're feminine, and we love a good dress. So she has a bunch of clothes, a bunch of dresses, and when I do thrift her and find some good dresses, I get them, but it's really hard to find good quality thrifted dresses. So I really didn't get her much. One, because she has a bunch of clothes she can wear from my first kid that are still pretty gender neutral, and all you gotta do is like throw some bows or something, make it a little bit more girly. Plus she already has a bunch of clothes, a bunch of dresses she still fits. My son, on the other hand, is growing like a weed, so he needed more clothes this summer. He needed more clothes for the summer, which we already bought, and I am now gonna show you guys like fall and winter, because he's grown out of like all his sweaters and all his clothes. So I also thought I would change the style a little bit. He's getting a little older. I used to be a huge fan of shopping small shops. I love me some small shops like the Simple Folk and several others, but my son is aged out of a lot of them now. He is a big boy, you know. I can't find a lot of small shop things, plus everything is so expensive, and we are trying to save some coin. Oh no, I have 4 minutes to record. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to delete some stuff. For you guys so I can finish this video, because I'm gonna be yapping. But yeah, so he is growing like a weed, doesn't fit small shop anymore. Mama's trying to save some coin. So we are going the thrifted, eBay, just thrifted route, and finding good quality clothes. That was the mission, you guys. That was the mission. I think we understood it, we accomplished it, we got it, and I'm just here to show you the pieces. So let's just, without further ado, very long intro. I just miss talking to you guys, obviously. Maybe we need to do more sit down videos like this. So let me know in the comments if you guys miss hearing me yap and hear me talk, because I would obviously like to sit down and do more of those with you guys if you like it. So let a girl know in the comments. But let's just get started, because I'm gonna have to delete a whole bunch of memory real quick for this video. So we are just going to start with like the random stack that I have here. And I was saying I wanted to change up his style just a little bit. My kids are not too particular, especially my boy, on what kind of clothes he wears, but I wanted to keep it kiddie, light, fun. But also, I don't know if anyone else is super into like more of an 80s 90s style. I have been loving and being so inspired by like the older shows like Seinfeld, Friends, just, you know, Gilmore Girls. Well, Gilmore Girls was early 2000s, huh? I don't know. I'm just inspired by that older era, very vintage. So I definitely was inspired more by those times than now. I'm not a huge fan of like the graphic characters and stuff like that. Like I said, I like to think kind of classic style. Now, I'm not saying my kids don't own any graphic tees with SpongeBob or whatever on it, because they do. But for the most part, I like to keep it kind of classy and fun and more of like an elegant style with good quality pieces and natural materials if I can find them, which can be tricky. But anywho, that is my goal when shopping for my kids' clothes. I have like a whole little checklist of things. I have like a whole little checklist of things that I look for in kids' clothing and my clothing. When shopping, I like to be very intentional. Now, I'm going to try to remember to tell you the prices on all of these things. Some of the things I may not remember. Also, I did a lot of eBay shopping this time. eBay does require you to pay shipping, or there's free shipping. But let me tell you, if the price is low enough on the item and it's a really good quality item, I don't mind paying a few dollars in shipping at all. So keep that in mind. If I'm getting a great deal on the item, I don't mind paying just a few dollars in shipping. It doesn't bother me. It does add up over time. But again, good quality pieces. So much better than finding things at Target and stuff like that. They're just made so much better, especially these vintage pieces I was able to find. Who's at the door? Okay. Someone just like put a ladder up and climbed on my roof right by my front door. That is kind of creepy. Anyway, some kind of maintenance worker, I hope. All right, so starting out with one of my favorite finds. This is a Crew Cuts 14 sweater. It almost looks like a grown man sweater, but it's so nice, you guys. Like, look at that quality. Okay, don't mind the sleeves. They're a little bit dirty because we went apple picking. Recently, and my son wore this sweater and it got a little dirty. He was rolling around in the dirt and, you know, just running around in the apple orchard, just being a happy kid. And I'm never mad at that. I try to get the kids to be a little easy. Well, especially my son, because he's a little bit more rougher on his clothes. My daughter is not. She's very like clean, doesn't want anything on her, and she's really easy on her clothes. So usually I'm a little bit more comfortable spending a little bit more. So I still get her small shop dresses. But for my son, like I said, he's a boy, he's rough, he is a real boy's boy. And he likes to run around and be in the dirt and the mud and all of that fun stuff that boys like to do. My daughter is a lot more reserved and nice and neat and clean. And so, you know, let boys be boys. So I really don't mind when they get their things dirty, because that is what washing machines are for. So there is a little bit of dirt on the sleeve that I did not wash yet because I didn't wash this sweater. Oh wait, no, I did wash, but some of the dirt didn't come out, so maybe I need to like try to hand wash a little bit of that. But you know, real life, and he is loving and enjoying this sweater to the fullest. And this sweater was $6, you guys. $6, vintage sweater. And it is such good quality from eBay. And I think shipping was like $3. So in total, I paid like almost $9, $10 for this really nice sweater with shipping and the price of the item. So check eBay, you guys. The whole point of this video is you know, check eBay, shop around, be intentional. You never know what you might find. I also got another one. This one is 12 to 14. This is crew cut, and also is a vintage sweater that it said on the eBay site from the seller. And this one is really nice too. And this one, I think, was recently worn to the pumpkin patch and did not get washed, and also has a little bit of dirt on it. And that is okay as well, because I haven't washed this one yet. We just went to the pumpkin patch again for the second time this season, and so this one needs to be washed. But beautiful sweater, again, really good quality. He's enjoying that, nice and warm. And then we got a North Face beautiful like Sherpa jacket. This was only $8. I think that sweater was $7 and shipping was free. So love that. I don't think this is a vintage item. This is not a vintage item, but it's a North Face jacket, and it's a Sherpa little zip up. And this is also for my son. All of these clothes are for my son that I'm showing you right now. And I'll show you some other things later for like babies and newborn that I got. But really nice North Face Sherpa. And he's been wearing this now that the weather is currently dropping. I live in California, so it takes a while for the weather to drop, but actually, surprisingly, it's dropping faster this year than it ever has in the past few years. So we are very excited for more of a fall winter weather, because it gets so hot here in California. All right, next. Whew, speaking of getting hot, when I am pregnant, I run extra hot. I run hot naturally, but oh my gosh, a girl is starting to sweat under these lights. Next is another pullover, and it has a really nice corduroy. Sorry, my kids are playing upstairs. Sounds like they're gonna break through the roof. But it has a corduroy collar and a zip, and this one is vintage. This one was $8 and free shipping, and it has like the little cuff. And I thought this plaid was really nice, and it's one of those that is not too thick, but it will keep you warm, you know, good for park days and stuff like that. And I really loved this pattern of plaid, so super cute. Love that for him. He is enjoying this as well. He's worn almost all of this stuff already, and I recently thrifted it, so it's already being put to use and being played and just lived in. Okay, so for some sweatshirts, I got him some basics. This is a Hanes. This is a vintage. Oh no, it's not Hanes. It's Jerseys, medium 10 to 12. This one actually is kind of small, and he will probably just be able to wear it one season. That's another thing, is I truly like to size up so he can wear. This one runs a little bit small. It is a vintage pullover, and it actually had the old tag on it when we got it. I don't know where it went, but he already has worn this a little bit, and he'll probably only be able to wear it a season because it does run a little bit small. And but it's just like a basic dark green pullover that I can also pass down to the other kids because it's so neutral, you know. So got him that, and this was $3, and I think just $5 in shipping, so I don't mind that. This was a good find. This is a Nantucket beach permit, and it's $19.99. So this is definitely a true vintage pullover. This one is a little bit bigger than that last one, and he'll probably be able to wear it. This is a large 14 to 16, and this is Hanes activewear, and it's a vintage one. I really love to find these vintage pieces. This is the back, and it says, you know, permit, beach permit, Nantucket. I always want to visit Massachusetts. I have not been. I would love to go though. I hear and see that it's absolutely beautiful, so I could not pass up on this. I thought this was a really good find. Really good find. And then I got another like fun crew neck, and this is from the brand, is it Big Dog? Little Big Dogs. And this is also another vintage crew neck, and it says kicking it Big Dogs style. And my kids like to do their little scooters. So I thought this would be fun. for him, and it's a nice vintage. It's a nice embroidered graphic, and he was really excited when he saw that. And it's just this nice blue navy color. I had to take a little break because I had to do some mom things, so we are back with more of the haul. So picking up where we left off, I wanted to keep going with the sweaters because that's where we're at. I got this beautiful vintage sailboat sweater, which I thought was so fun, so different. And I recently saw a Halloween one, or like a fall-y one, but it wasn't in my son's size on eBay, and I just thought this was both cute, the fall one and this one. Like, look at the detail on that. Just knitted in the back. I absolutely love this sweater, and he saw it and absolutely loves it too. Thought it was very cool. We don't own anything like this. Here are the little sleeves. But absolutely wonderful quality, and I'm so in love with this sweater. I think it's so fun. And then at the bottom it has like stripes, line stripes at the bottom along with the sleeve. I just thought that one was really nice, and I really wanted to get the fall one, but unfortunately it's not in my son's size, so I'll keep a lookout for those fun knitted sweaters. I think that those knitted sweaters are so fun, and they just don't make them like that anymore, I feel like. And I just feel like they don't make them like that anymore, so I'm gonna keep an eye out on eBay for those. This sweater was $7 and had free shipping, so definitely a win. Okay, we are gonna move on to a jacket now. I actually found myself a jacket that almost matches this jacket, like the farmer, it's like a farmer chore style jacket. This vintage chore farm jacket is from Old Navy, and you could tell it's super old. It's size 12 to 14. It's kind of the size he's wearing right now, and you could tell, look at the tag, it's so old. But it's in really good condition. And yeah, so I just got him that because he needed a heavy jacket. Has a nice corduroy collar on it, as well as the one I have has a similar collar, but in more of like a greeny beigey color. But basically the same jacket. And I got mine off of eBay too for I think $40, and this one was $20. So not bad, not for a really good jacket that is vintage but also in like basically brand new condition. I think it might have had a mark or two on it, but I just washed it and it came out. So the little spot that it did have, it's gone. It has some like little linties on it though right now. Has like little linties from the Once Upon a Child bag that I have over here, but washed it and the little spot came out that it did have. But great deal for such a nice coat, and it's nice and heavy. It has the flannel on the inside, which is always really, really nice. Lots of pockets. Really good coat for the fall and the winter. It doesn't get that cold here in California unless you're in the mountains where there's snow. So you don't need like a snow coat, thankfully, here, because we don't get snow over here typically. Okay, so going into some pants, I got him 2 pairs of these Hanes sweats. These were also from eBay. They were $6, and they are just like jogger style, kind of that nice vintage 90s 80s style with the sweats, and they have just, you know, the waistband, the stretchy waistband. So I got him 2 pairs of these in gray. I wanted to get black, but they were all out of the black ones, and these were, like I said, $6, and I think they had free shipping too. And the other one he's currently wearing right now, it's just the same as that gray pair, but he just went for a haircut and he's wearing that now. So loves those sweats. And then these he hasn't worn yet, but these are Levi's, a nice pair of Levi's, black vintage Levi's. So I'm excited to see him in these. He has yet to wear these yet. These are like really really nice denim. I don't usually buy a bunch of denim stuff because I feel like it's not that comfortable. Like, you guys almost will never catch me in denim. Maybe after I have this baby you will, a time or so, but I am just not a huge fan on denim, so I don't buy it that much for my kids. But since we're switching up styles a little bit, I thought it would be nice to get him some Levi pants, and I thought these were really nice. They had a lot of the vintage ones on eBay. These were $20. They are brand new because they have the tag. Look at that. I'm not sure if they're actually vintage or they're vintage style, but they are in great condition and have the tag still on there. So that's really nice for pants. And then I also got these on here that are also Levi's. These are the signature Levi pants. So just another pair, but this is from the signature line. And these did say vintage on the marking on the listing, but I'm not sure if they actually are. I mean, they do look pretty old, but in great condition, so I'm not exactly sure. But on the listing, it said that they were vintage, and these were only $10. So nice as well. Got him some good little jeans. And then last but definitely not least, I got him some New Balance shoes. So this is like everything I got for my 7-year-old son this year, and he'll be able to wear a lot of it next year as well, because I like to shop for several seasons. So these are New Balances. Okay, don't look too hard because they are a little bit dirty, but when they came, they were in better condition. But he was running around in the apple orchard and he wanted to wear his new tinnies, and so, you know, white gets dirty, and I'm not really tripping about that. But we washed them first, and they basically came brand new, and I only paid $15 for these. So yeah, gave them a good wash, and I washed them after the apple orchard, and probably can use another wash because they're still a little bit dirty. But honestly, I don't trip over kids' shoes like that because they're gonna get dirty, you know, dirty, messy, they're gonna get worn. So yeah, these were a good find. Only $15 and free shipping. We love a good New Balance shoe. I love a good New Balance shoe. They are so comfortable and really good shoes that support your feet. And then for my daughter, this is like one of the only things I've thrifted her recently. So this is the Cat and Jack 5T sweater, and this one actually came with the tag brand new, but she's already been wearing it a bunch. It's just a nice knit, kind of cable knit sweater, kind of fisherman style sweater. She's already been wearing it a bunch, and it had a tag, and it was only $3, but originally $20. So good find. And this one was from Once Upon a Child, so got her that. She's actually right here and wants to wear it because after this we're gonna go to Costco and Bear Costco. There you go, baby. You can wear that. It's kind of cold out. All right, so on to my baby and toddler finds recently that I wanted to share. Yeah. On to my baby and toddler finds. All of these are from Once Upon a Child, I believe. All of these finds. So I'm going to show you the little baby stuff now, which is always fun because it's so little, it's so cute. Okay, so I have a few things in my hospital bag that I'll pull for you as well. But this is in my little newborn category. I found this. It's such a cute little overall. Look at how small it is. Little knit overalls. So adorable. I cannot wait to see the baby in this. We don't know the gender, but I figured it was pretty gender neutral. Love the color. So tiny. Look at those little buttons. They're just so cute. And then I also got the baby another knit sweater. I'm always a big fan of knits. They keep you very warm and cozy, and I feel like they're very classy. So can't have enough knits. And then here's another knit. This one has a little bit in buttons, nice and thick, kind of chunky little knit. I got all of these, like I said, from Once Upon a Child, and they were just like a few dollars each. This one's like $3, $3.50. Really good condition, has a little hood. I'm not sure how much the other two items were because I've already washed and ripped the tags off of a lot of these. Does this have the tag? This one says $2.50. So not bad. These are Carter's 6 months. Little knit pants. Can't go wrong with knit pants. These are really nice and stretchy and comfy. I wanted to find some in newborn. I think I might have some in newborn as well, but my babies live in things like this for the first like year. A lot of knits because they just keep you warm. And then I have a few onesies. I thought this one was so cute. I feel like you can't have enough little sleepwear and onesies because really my babies live in these all the time, but when we go out, I'll put on a cute knit, or maybe I'll put a knit over a onesie just to keep them warm because our house is so cold because it's old and the wooden floors and all of that. So to stay cozy, I like to layer things on top of things. So sleepwear and knits are what my babies live in for the first like year, okay? Anyway, these have cute little pumpkins. I thought this was adorable for the season, having my first fall baby, so I just thought we needed some pumpkins in our life because hello, pumpkin season, new baby, just felt right. So I grabbed that for $2.50. And Once Upon a Child has a lot of good deals. Definitely look out for that. I have one really close to my house, so I go kind of often and just scope it out. I have a Once Upon a Child pretty close to my house, so I scope it out, you know, every now and then. But they have good deals, so definitely keep your eye out for Once Upon a Child. A few other things that I grabbed the new baby are another little sleeper that have little horses on it that I thought were really cute, as well as cinnamon rolls, little Burt's Bees cinnamon rolls. I recently found this at the thrift store. I think it was like $3, which is not bad. Not bad. So I washed that. I washed all of this stuff already. And then for little pants, I found these really cute. Again, since the baby is gonna be a fall baby, I thought we would incorporate a little bit of fall with turkey and pumpkin. And look at how tiny these pants are. They are so tiny. So I got those, as well as I could not pass up these cute little Winnie the Pooh pants. And it's like classic Winnie the Pooh, not Disney Winnie the Pooh. Love that. Look at that. Little classic Pooh Bear. I looked for the matching like top or whatever, but I couldn't find it. And then for the things in my hospital bag that I already have packed away. Okay, so for the two little outfits that I packed away for like going home outfits, for my hospital bag is this Love Baby onesie. I absolutely love these. I always used to buy these little onesies for my babies. They have the little mittens on, which I absolutely love. They are a organic sleeper. And if you've been following me forever, you know I have always had my babies in these. I know a lot of people don't like the little buttons, but I love them. I think they're so cute and classic. And sometimes they're a little frustrating to button up, but honestly love them. And then little feet have like little grips. And we own a bunch of these, so I was really happy to find this specific color in a newborn size. So I cannot wait to see the baby in this that we're bringing to the hospital. And then I'm also bringing this little onesie set as well. Just keeping it neutral because again, we don't know the baby's gender. So just little trees on there. I just thought that was cute for a little going home outfit. So that's what I'm bringing for outfits to the hospital. And I also, you know, thrifted these as well. That's why I wanted to include it into today's haul. And I think that's it for all of like the little baby stuff that I got, and onto like my more toddler finds as of recent. Okay, so for my little toddler finds, I found this really cute set. It's just beige brown. So for my toddler, I got her this cute little brown ribbed set, and it just has pants and shirt, just nice easy basics with the little buttons on there, or the little snaps on there. And I also got her this really cute gingham set. We actually have it in another size, so she's been wearing this outfit honestly for quite a little bit because we also have another size, and it is so adorable. It has the matching little bloomers and it has this really cute collar. She wears this outfit quite a bit, but I found the next size up, which I was really excited about because it's from like a small shop, so I was really surprised I was able to find another one in a bigger size. And then it has little cute buttons in the back, so it buttons in the back, has that cute little scalloped collar that's wrinkled right now, but I absolutely love that set, so she wears that often. Okay, and then on to another set that I found for her, which is this brown knit, really good feeling quality set, and it's just brown. And this also has the nice little bloomers to go with it, really cute with some knee highs and some, like, you know, little Mary Jane shoes or whatever, very cute. And then another sweater that I found for her is this one, a nice little creamy beige one, really good for layering. I love these kind of pieces because they're so classic and just good basics. And then I also found another item. This one is $4.50. I still have the tag on it. This one's by Little Co. This is a 3T, and we actually own this in a 5T. So my kids have owned this specific sweater before, and it's just a nice, beautiful little burgundy color, good for the holidays and all season long. So that is it, you guys. That was my big thrift haul for my kids' clothing for fall and winter. And yeah, that's really it. So let me know down below, what was your favorite item, piece that I found. Let me know what your favorite finds are for yourself, for your kids, whatever, when it comes to thrifting. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hear the baby crying. I need to go get her from her nap. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.